David here in a little bit.
Hey, Oach, was it good to get home for a little bit and take a little break and see family and get some Christmas in?
Yeah, it was nice to go home, see the fam. Sister's in town, got to hang out with her. It was nice, got a nice Christmas, so.
Ochai, you mentioned your sister. We know about it, obviously, her being a Longhorn and all that, but I don't know that we've really ever asked you to kind of get into that. How much fun has that been? Has she given you trouble over the years? Do you guys have fun with it, or is it pretty much normal, water under the bridge by now?
I'd say we have had fun with it, but now I think it's just water under the bridge. I mean, she's been to the games there when we played there at Texas, and she's been in the games here when we played them at Texas. So, I mean, she's always been at the Texas games and has been rooting me on, and KU on. So it's kind of weird since she's graduated from there now. It's different, but she still kind of roots for both, but KU more.
Ochai, if I remember correctly, your first game against Texas was at Texas. What do you remember about that game?
That was my first career start here, and I mean that was when I had my kind of not breakout game, but that's when I had my most scoring game till date now since then. So it's exciting to still think back to that game that it was 2 years ago. But I'm just trying to keep it going. Do the same thing this game.
Hey, Ochai, what has been some of the focus in practice this week?
Really just practicing playing against length, guarding their ball screens and guarding their actions and what they do. We're still watching film on them, playing against their length, kind of how they're similar to Kentucky. Then we played them earlier this season, how their length is and, they're athletic on the wings and all the bigs that they start and all that. So just playing against that and adjusting to it.
How helpful has it been to have some time to actually work on practice, not always prepping?
It's been good. When we came back, it was kind of different because last year, I think around this time when we came back, we traveled to Stanford and played one more non-conference game before we even started conference. So coming back with 2 conference games already under our belt, it's kind of different, but moving. I think we're just trying to keep the train moving while we go through this last part of conference.
It wasn't that long ago that you were a young guy going through the Big 12 for the first time. You think that playing 2 games like that before a long break could help those younger guys like Tyon and Bryce and all that, just to see, hey, this Big 12 is, take a breath, and now let's see what happens?
Yeah. I think that's really something that's more different than this year than a lot of the others. Just we have 2 solid games against solid teams, Texas Tech and West Virginia, one of our 2 games that we look forward to in conference. We had them early on, got them out of the way, or not got them out of the way, but, fought through those both battles and all that, 2 different games. But moving forward in Texas, another great game for our 3rd game in our conference shows a lot about, the amount of talent and the play that we have in this conference this year. So I'm excited.
Hey, what can you guys get out of Bryce Thompson the rest of the way in Big 12 play?
I would say just how he's been playing, just solid defensively, moving the ball offensively, being aggressive when he finds his spots, driving, creating for other guys. So just playing his game and, playing the way we need him to play, being a ball mover and being aggressive and just bringing energy to the team.
Is he a better three-point shooter than maybe he's shown in games so far?
Yeah, I would say he is. I'd say he's more just, scoring. He can kick in threes, but attacking off the dribble, I think his first step is one of his better, the attributes that he has. But his first step and, the way he gets to the paint and plays off 2 feet is good.
Ochai, is there something you guys want to carry over from the first 9 games? Again, a break, you kind of hit pause there, but let's carry this over into January. Is there something that jumps out at the top of that list?
Shoot, I would say having a road game, I think that helps us go moving forward, and also just having all the close games that we've had in the first part of the season. If you think back to it, I think that's going to help us in the long run. Just going through those and going through all those different situations and coming out, victorious in all those.
Anything else for Ochai? All right. Thanks, man.
Yep. Thank you, guys.